I don't know if y'all saw this week. The death toll keeps rising in Hurricane Helen.
I saw that, man.
It's soared to over 200 now, as officials from Georgia and Florida reported additional deaths. This came from CNN. So, man, tragic. I mean, we talked about it last week, but just to keep seeing as they're getting through cleanup and getting to some of the areas that was affected by the floods, they still finding additional bodies. So, it's kind of crazy. It's another storm out there now that we got to watch. I think it's called what's the name? It's
Coming
called
from Mexico area going
Milton.
towards Tampa.
Milton. It's expected to get to Category 3, making landfall somewhere near Tampa around Tuesday, Wednesday.
And it's direct. Yeah, it's that time of year, man.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. But sorry, prayers to those people, man, who dealt with this most recent hurricane, man. From being a person who experienced that, and it's the worst one since then. Since Katrina, man, just seeing that, man, and now you see more videos, you see more stuff. Like, it's a whole family, probably a family of 15 to 20 people just standing in the living room with the water up to their chest, and their pets are floating on floaties from a couch or a sofa or whatever, man. Just seeing people going through that, like, that's tough. And what do you do?
You can't.
What do you do, man? That water is up here right now, a week later. What do you do?
Yeah. Did you see that clip where it was like 10 family members in the house, and they was all that shit was wild.
Man.
I don't know.
Prayers, man. I don't know. And that's in a place, an area that's not supposed to flood, not supposed to go through that.
Yeah, they
like in the mountains.
yeah,
area.
and
Like,
I saw that because they was talking about people like people kind of not necessarily negative, but they were saying like were they not prepared for it or something like that. And them folks was like, man, we don't. This like never
saying,
happened here.
That's like saying when you slept on the freeway, you wasn't prepared for that snow.
No, shit.
Like, what do you do? Like, some stuff you're just not prepared for, and it just happens, and
Yeah.
it just happens.
It's a freak storm. Like,
so no,
you know, storms. You do always get affected some inland, but this is deep off inland. Like you said, it's in the mountains. So that much rain up in the mountains is like easy. You know.
So what do you
flooding.
do when you see stuff like that? You treat it like it's just a freak accident. As a person outside of these areas, it ain't gonna happen to me. Or do you overly prepare and be like the doomsday people with the?
I don't even know how. Like, coming from the Gulf Coast, you know, you prepare for storms. You put the boards on the windows and stuff. Sometimes people put sandbags out and stuff. But other than that, how much more preparing can you do? Other than evacuate. But again, that far inland, you're not thinking that could happen. So I don't know. Like you just said, I don't know how you prepare for something like that.
Like, I think about it, fool. Like, my whole life, you know, we experienced multiple hurricanes each year, and we toughed them all out. We might have left once. We might have went to a hotel once. But the rest of them, we toughed them out and did that. We prepared. We got food. We got candles. We got batteries. That's how we prepared. So everybody can't just afford to just leave. That can't be the only solution. So I don't know.
I was watching a dude on the reel. He was just talking about how some of the people that actually passed away, they passed away because they ain't had a medication no more. So he was saying when it comes to being prepared, like you were saying, how do you even?
And sometimes, like with that food, they won't even let you get another prescription of yours if it ain't time.
Exactly. But he was saying if you can, you know, get at least put a backpack full of the things that you have to just necessarily have to live.
And food, like watching, and I know this is a weird time to bring this up, but watching stuff like The Walking Dead and things like that, a lot of times they're looking for medications and looking for peroxides and antibiotics and
the small things that you kind of take for granted.
The asthma pumps, you know, like stuff like that to ensure that you're good. So
that's
I think it's
Walking Dead.
But fool, you be realizing, fool, I promise you, stuff like that will help you survive on a little low level. You still got to do it. I be thinking about shit like that in life now. Fool. Like if the world goes into chaos, would I? We talked about this. Would I survive? And I think I would. Fool, I'm gonna be doing.
You think about stuff like you said, in preparing, like people who have like machines that need to plug in, like oxygen machines or something. Not the ones that you can just roll, but like some people have medical equipment that needs electricity.
Yeah, generator. That's why you need generators and a lot of shit. Like learning from that shit. Car batteries will become real important at times. Like
I seen a big boy generator that they had on sale. It was on one of them sale sites for like $2 something. And I was thinking like, as I getting on, I was like, man, I kind of want one of them
You got
things.
to.
Yeah, it's like something like now that you have, it's like something you should probably have.
When you have a house.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna get me one because that's kind of cool. Like I know last time when we lost power for that minute, Billy just ran. I got one of those orange electrician car. He ran it from my window to his window and plugged me up.
No